What happens when the most decorated driver in Formula One history joins the most legendary team on the grid, and things still don't click? We're midway through the 2025 season, and Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari dream is starting to feel like a slow-burning frustration. The signs, they're everywhere, from disappointing results to growing tension inside Maranello. And now one former rival is sounding the alarm. But the real question is, will Ferrari turn things around before Silverstone? Or is Hamilton already thinking further down the road? He came to Ferrari with hope, with fire, with unfinished business. But 10 races into the 2025 season, Lewis Hamilton still hasn't stood on a Grand Prix podium on a Sunday. Yes, he snatched a sprint win in China. Yes, he looked sharp in Miami. But when the big points are handed out, Hamilton's SF25 has just not delivered. And now even Nico Rosberg, Hamilton's famously intense 2016 title rival, is saying what many in the paddock have been thinking. Lewis is growing more and more impatient. Speaking in Montreal, Rosberg didn't hold back. He pointed to the Silverstone upgrade as Ferrari's last lifeline to calm the storm. If the update doesn't work, the frustrations will only grow. And fast. And who could blame him? Hamilton's been outscored by Leclerc, outpaced in qualifying, and boxed in by technical issues or strategic blunders week after week. The groundhog incident in Canada may have added insult to injury, but the cracks were already showing. As Hamilton said post-race, it just went from one thing to another. Lewis Hamilton, after a rough Monaco GP, that interview also rubbed some viewers the wrong way. Despite the fact Hamilton later apologized off camera, saying he was just so down post-race, by the time the Canadian GP rolled around, Brooks had had enough. This wasn't about a single question or a bad take. It was the backlash to doing her job as a journalist. Brooks wasn't the only one facing the fire. Fellow F1 reporter Lee McKenzie also went public about the vitriol she received after returning from hospital treatment. In a powerful message on social media, McKenzie laid it bare. "I've been struggling with some health issues, and the comments about my appearance and weight have been horrific." She went on to describe how deeply personal the comments were, especially disturbing because they came not just from strangers, but from both men and women. If you don't like what someone wears or looks like on television, feel free to think it. But why send it to them? I'm a journalist. I'm good at my job. I'm furious this affects me, but it does. Even Damon Hill, former F1 world champion and Sky pundit, stepped in. "To those who posted abusive messages, go get some help. You are mentally unwell." And he's right. This isn't about not being able to take criticism. This is about public-facing professionals, often women, being reduced to punching bags for viewers who treat social media like a free-for-all battleground. When journalists doing honest, even difficult work are met with hostility instead of discourse, something's broken.